Hello and welcome to Learn C++ in an easy way. In this video, we want to find minimum of the three integers, and so we ask the user to enter three integer x, y, and z. So I define it. Then I just print that enter three integers, and I want to take them. So I use scene. See the video in the caption to see how scene works. X, Y, and Z. So now we go to the first method, method 1. So I use if condition, actually if and else condition. See the video in the caption to know how does it work. So we have if, else if, and also at the end else. Now we should write what we want. Yeah, so here we should write, for example, in this case, if x is equal or less than y, and also x is less or equal to z, then of course x is minimum, so we just print that x is the minimum. And we are done in the case, and I just copy and paste this whole part for the else if part, and I switch x and y. Yeah, so here we have the condition when y is minimum, so y should be less or equal to both of them, then y is the minimum. Yeah, so if none of the condition above happens, then of course z is minimum. So in this else part, we just print that, okay, z is the minimum. Perfect. Let us run it and then test it. For example, with numbers 4, 7, and 9. 4 is the minimum, is true. However, I put one space here to have the printed word nicely. So I test it again. This time I consider also negative integer -8, so it should be the minimum, and it works very well. Method 2. In this method, at first I define integer minimum to be x. So I suppose x is minimum from the beginning. Now if our y is less than our minimum, put minimum to be y, and we do the same for z. So if z is less than our minimum, suppose that minimum is equal to z, so we have found our minimum, and now we just need to print it. So I write here print the minimum is min. Now we just need to run it and test it. So we have here, for example, 6, 4, 3. The minimum is 3. Perfect. And also, for example, I write 6, 6, 9. then minimum is 6. So this method also works very well. Now method 3. So in this method I am going to use swapping two integers. So see the video in the caption if you want to know about swapping two integers. So I define integer temp to be my temporary integer, and I suppose that it is equal to x at the moment. Then I use if condition. See the video in the caption to know about if condition. So we have if else, and of course after else we have semicolon. Then here I say that okay, if x is less or equal to y, and also x is less or equal to z, then of course x is our minimum. So we ask okay, print that x is the minimum. And now we are using if else, so I write that x to be equal to y because I want to swap x and y, and y equal to temp. Now I just copy and paste the if part above because x and y are swap, so I don't need to change anything. I just copy and paste it. Yeah, so if y is minimum, it will be printed here. Otherwise, of course, z is minimum, so I just print that z is the minimum. I just write here, go to the next line to have everything nicely, and yeah, so we are ready to run the code. We run it, and I enter three integers, for example 5, 3 and 3, and of course the minimum is 3. Let us check another one. 80, 90, and also 4. So 4 is minimum.